Okay, we are here with Elias. Elias, welcome.
Good evening.
Thank you for joining the betting blog again. So last time when we sat down, we had around 430 euros in profits. That was in September. So now we are living in November. It is November 8th today. And right now our profit is 1,583 euros. So how has the betting been recently?
Yeah, pretty steady, in my opinion. There have been more quiet days, and then some of the weekends have been pretty good. Actually, I think one wasn't too good. We'll maybe check that out, but yeah, all in all, pretty steady work.
Yes, we had a weekend where we lost like 600 in one. So that's
Yeah,
what you mentioned.
Maybe.
If we go to the reports right now and just we put in like last 30 days or so, we can see
There
this
it is.
one. Yeah, there's a rough ride. Like if we can see on October 25th, on 1 month results we had plus 343 euros, and then a couple days later minus 342, so like minus 700 or something like that, and in one weekend minus 600. So how did you feel about losing 600 euros?
Yeah. At first I was kind of afraid I did something wrong there, but apparently it's just how it goes.
Yes, well, that's the most natural human feeling you can have, because we want to find patterns everywhere. So this is the most common thing that happens when, like, you start, you make profits, then you hit very like low variance spot where you lose like 600 in a weekend. Of course you're gonna feel bad, and that's how the brain is wired. Like, we want results, we've been putting in the hours, like our
Yeah.
brain expects results. Simply, this is the way mathematics work. So yeah, okay, we will have that 600 losing weekend like once in a year or something with this bankroll. Also, we will have plus 600, like we will win 600 in
Yes.
some weekend. So I think it's very normal that you feel like you've done something wrong. And a spoiler alert, you haven't done anything wrong. So it's all
Yeah,
good.
that's great.
So when we look at the bookmakers, we have right now, we've been using ComboBet, Unibet mainly. Then there's also like BetSafe and
Couple others.
couple others like
Like-
Little Bit Volume, Veikkaus, and
Yeah.
I think Betway also,
Mm.
and 88 Sport. So how have the bookmakers been working? Like,
Pretty normal to me. Yeah, combo bet is pretty solid, or has been to this point. And then we have been doing the clone sites, so Unibet plus couple others. So I've been like dividing the bet to couple sites, and yeah, it's been a bit slower, maybe. I mean, more work for the same amount of money basically, but at least there's something to do.
yes. So if we check out the results here, we can see that on Unibet sometimes we have like 17 euro stake, and sometimes we have like 3 euros, 7 euros, 10 euros, and 12 euros, etc. So it varies a lot. So could you explain what is this clone thing that we are doing right now?
Yeah, so the clones are basically the same site, just a different like front, and the site is giving me a limit to how much I can bet on a game or something, and when the limit comes, I bet what I can, and move to the next site and try to bet the amount left. So it comes like it's all one big site, but just I'm doing the work a couple times more.
Yeah. So that's where we want to figure out the threshold, because if it's like, you know, we have some really like if we have €7 and so let's say
that means like that the first site gave a limit of maybe €2, and then next one made it 2, and the third one and the fourth one, or only the fourth one like concluded the amount. And yeah, sometimes the limit can be like €15, that's pretty good, and sometimes it's 16 cents and anything between.
Yes. So this is like a new strategy that we came up with, is this as a battle plan. And yeah, we have to figure out some threshold here, maybe like under €10 we just delete. Like €10 together is like the minimum or something like that.
Maybe
to prioritize your time. Maybe we can figure out something, if they allow to bet like €15, well then we just go like high variance and we bet like €50 on those, and we take some variance.
Yeah, and it can be tricky because the site can limit one bet to like 16 cents, and the next one can be €15, and all four sites are like varying a lot every day. So I just try to use them all in order, or sometimes like randomly when I feel like some site might give away more.
Yeah. Like on just from your head, like have you seen any patterns about the limitation, or in like sports or time of the day or anything, like any patterns? Or
there's a pattern, some kind of pattern, that if there's a low, like if there's a high limit, I mean if I can only bet a low amount, then it usually continues the whole day, but sometimes not.
Wow.
And yeah, I really haven't figured it out yet.
So in one, it might be that on Monday you are allowed to bet less and Tuesday more. Is it like possible? Or?
Yeah, it's possible, totally. Yeah, and sometimes one of the sites doesn't give any limits all day, and the next day it can do like a very, very low amount.
Wow, that's so interesting.
Yeah.
So there might be a clone that like one clone is not allowing you to bet like just 20 cents on Tuesday. Another clone is like €20.
15, yeah,
15
yeah,
euros.
exactly.
Interesting. I think we'll have to look at that more and see how do we max exploit this. Like,
yeah.
How do we just...
We'll figure it out.
Yes. So yeah, but what we want to do is prioritize your time, and
sure.
So not to have like it takes you 4 minutes to bet €3.
Yeah.
But
if even that, yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, like you said, it might be tricky if there's like you don't know how the other book.
Yeah, because if the first one gives 16 cents, then probably all the other ones give like mostly €3. But sometimes it can like conclude the whole bet.
Yeah.
So I really don't know yet.
Yeah, it is.
It
it's very, very interesting. Like these €15 bets, like these are pretty great. If we can have just like, if we could just have like 15 of these €15 bets per day, let's like calculate. So okay, let's say we would have 15 bets of €15 and with like average yield of 5, and then we have like 30, well, let's say 25 days of those in a month.
Yeah,
that's already like almost €300 that's 280 in profits just by having 15 €15 bets. 25.
Yeah, that's totally doable. I just we need to figure out how to how to get to know the pattern, or if there is any.
Yeah, that's a good question. But like already this is like 3,000 euros in a year, like just from 5 minutes. Like it's so and it's like tax-free income. So yeah, well, we will continue investigating this, and we want to create the best counter strategies, of course. And yeah.
All in all, it goes pretty smoothly. Even with this.
So if we take a little bit more look at like where we are in the big picture. So we started on summer, low season, then sort of on August, the volume starts to pick up, and we're definitely going the right direction here. So the gap between here and here is just pretty much bad luck. So it's entirely possible we could already be like, top right, challenge completed. Like for some people, it's going to be like that. Not for us.
Sure.
This is life, and what is inevitable is that we will meet this line at some point.
Sure.
It's a game of patience in many sense, because the strategy is winning. So.
Yes.
Yeah. So with Bet365 we had 3,000 bets, and what happened then?
The Bet365 threw us out, kinda.
Yeah. Sad day. It was a
It
sad
was
day.
a profitable site, I have to admit.
Yeah, we made 1.3k with it. Like.
Yeah, and it was pretty easy also. Like, yeah, it was an easy site, but yeah, no, we had to do what we can with this.
Yeah. So with Unibet we already have 1,000 bets with Unibet and its clones. Very smooth 5% closing on value, so that's beautiful. Like 5%, you don't find that. Like that's amazing. Combo bet has also been pretty spectacular. Like
Yeah, nowadays it's like a maybe month or two. These couple months, it's been growing, and there have been more bets, and it can. I mean, you can bet a bigger amount, without limit. And even if there is a limit, it's like 2/3 of the original bet, so not too bad.
Very nice. So how many do you think in like a weekday or weekend? How many do you get to combo bets usually?
Like how many bets?
Yeah.
Well, I don't keep score that much. Maybe. Yeah, it's maybe most with combo bet, like 10 to 30, even 40 if it's good, if it's a really good day.
Nice.
It seems.
Yeah, that's a proper volume. And looking down here at the development of our bets, so recently, even without Bet365, we have had days with 80 bets, 82 bets. That was an amazing weekend, by the way.
Yeah.
So even with
Yeah, it went pretty smoothly.
Yeah, like without Bet365, so that's really beautiful. And like 48 here, 39, 66, 73. There's 15, 19, 67. So overall, it is a good volume. And
yeah, it depends on the day, cause if I have something else to do, like not on computer, then I'll get a couple solid half an hours a day, and in that time it might not let me bet too much, but if I can be with computer at computer the whole day, for example, then I can just go around like half an hour, like once in a half an hour for 5 minutes, and it comes up to 8 maybe easily.
Yeah. That's nice. I would just maybe conclude. Well, maybe let me ask about that. Like, how long do you think it takes in a day, like an average, or do you have an average? Or
well, the slower days are less than an hour, easily. Maybe even if I get like 10 bets, then it's definitely like 15 minutes tops. But the average day is a little like almost an hour average day, and if it's a good day, hour and a half, less than 2 hours at least.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, if it's closer to 100 bets, then it's almost 2 hours, but I think I have never used 2 full hours a day doing this.
Okay. Well, yeah, the good thing is like there's no, if you think about normal job, well, you have to travel there and it takes like 30 minutes and 30 minutes back, and you have to pay tickets and you have to pay taxes and stuff like that. So maybe
yeah, and the time that goes.
Yeah.
Exactly. And the taxes.
Yeah, the taxes. Yeah, that's one of the best things that in Finland at least, and in many other countries, it's completely free. Like betting profit is free. It's a crazy bug in the system, like because this is investing. Like, and on normal investing, you buy stocks, you will pay 30% of the profits.
Yeah,
and it's exactly the same principle here, like than buying like underpriced stock.
Yes, you're just placing them like manually.
Yeah.
So that you have to do some work, but
yeah,
not too much.
Yep. So I guess that the last question would be: so if somebody wants to start this from zero, absolutely completely new beginner, what would be your advice now that we've been a couple of months in?
Yeah, patience. Yes, and for me it took a few months to get to the noticeable profit, but after I saw it, just my motivation went up. Yeah, so if you're patient, this will pay.
It will.
Apparently.
Yeah, we have millions of bets to prove that. Like it will, and we will.
It already has. Already has.
So we're up 1,500 euros tax free, and we will eventually be up even more. So yeah. Well, thank you for the time. Thank you for being active.
Thank you.